Hello everybody, thanks for joining us again. This is Zailleh here, and Lanks will be joining us in a moment for the next episode of our Lanks and Zailleh play Astroneer.
I'm just coming into land now.
Yeah, excellent. There you are over there.
Oh, yes. We're just going to pick off where we left off last time.
Yep.
With all my stuff all over the ground.
All over the ground. So you pick that up and then come see if you can, now after the restart, see if you can actually pick up this large storage and put it onto the rover. You might be able to now. We had a bit of a glitch last time where the large storage just built itself onto the ground. So I don't know if it's going to be recoverable, but we'll find out, I guess. Doesn't look like we can pick it up.
No.
Like, I get a mouse over, I can mouse over it, but then nothing happens. I can't like actually pick it up. So same as before, even though it's now got like a base ring around it that it didn't have last time. Well, we're just gonna have to live with the phantom storage.
It's actually not bad if you could repeat it. It's a nice way to make a big, expansible, fixed storage for the base.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure if storms will blow it away. They might. Who knows?
Do they blow away once? I'm not sure. I don't think they do they?
I don't know. I mean, it's not attached to anything, so it will get blown by the wind. I just don't know if it'll get blown far.
Well, since I don't have enough compound to build another large storage, and I don't want to risk it not being built on my rover, I might repurpose that compound for another medium.
You've got some extra compound over here sitting on the side of the crane over here.
Oh, yes I do.
So you do have enough for another large storage. Hang on, I'll pull your rover into position. Maybe if I do it, since I'm on server side, we'll eliminate some of the risk of lag causing it to go random places. So I'll build it there on that second car.
Alright, let's see how we go.
Don't do anything yet. Alright, looks lined up. Whoops, I sent one of your compound flying. There we have it, a large storage for you. This one's actually printing in the correct place.
This is the same thing that happened last time. Oh no, there we go. It printed in the right place until the very last moment, and then just as the rendering was finishing, it just popped off the buggy. Off the rover, sorry.
I see. Well, it worked this time, so quit your whinging.
Yes, sir.
I'll stuff some more soil in the resource extractor. That way we can make some more compound later if we need to. Right, now the whole reason I went and got all that laterite was so I could build a ton more wind turbines.
What do you need a ton more wind turbines for?
Base power. Keep the research going.
Oh, I see.
Doobie-doobie-doo.
I think you missed. Ah, there we go.
No, there was a lithium in the way.
Speaking of research, we have an empty station there. 2 empty stations.
Not anymore.
There's about 900 bytes there.
Yep. How much we got total now? Oh, I nearly got 8,000 again. Alright, 52 bytes and we'll research the large shuttle. It's going to build us a couple of wind turbines to keep everything powered. Yeah, and then we should focus on going. There's a ton of hydrazine down in that cave. We'll need a bunch more laterite and a bunch more copper for building everything we need to take with us on our shuttle.
What do we need for the shuttle itself?
I think the large one requires aluminium. I think, but I can't quite remember. So we'll find out for sure after we research it.
Alright, well while you're getting that sorted out, I might go grab just a bit more compound.
Grab away.
So we're going to need lots of medium storages and things for the shuttle.
Alright, that's 3 more medium wind turbines. Oh yeah, cool. Alrighty. Got a pretty good wind farm up there now. It's powering all of our research at, I think, top speed.
I found another load of compound over here.
Cool. We've actually got more power than we need at the moment, which is good. Everything's researching away. Large shuttle researched.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to start setting up a shuttle bay for us.
Yes, we'll need that.
I need some more resin for that though. Oops, I'm an idiot. I just printed some more compound from the resource extractor instead of resin. Not bad. Oh well, I know where there's tons.
Yeah, there's a fair bit around, more than there is compound.
Yep. Ooh, we have another complete research.
What's that?
No, one of the smaller ones that you put on just finished researching.
Yeah, that one was a bit on the small side.
Alright, just figured I'd research small battery because we've got a bunch of lithium here and it'll help keep our power supply going.
Yeah, things get a little bit scary there at night time when the wind's not blowing.
Well, to be fair, it's less about the wind and more about the lack of solar.
At night time?
Yeah, there's no sun at night. Do you not know
really?
this?
Hence the batteries to store the charge?
Yes, to store as much charge as possible during the day and hopefully even out the power supply from what little wind power we do have overnight.
Very
That's just the plan anyway.
Feel to it when you say it like that. You feel like playing Factorio.
Just because you're obsessed with Factorio.
I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. I haven't been paying attention to what they've been doing. Wonder if they've released anything interesting in Factorio recently.
I've been keeping up to date with the change logs. Nothing too special really. I mean, I told you about the cliffs that they added.
Oh yeah.
Beyond that, it's a lot of tweaks and what do you call it? Polish, adding polish.
Yeah, it felt a lot like they were going to go down the way of expanding the rest of the expansions to functionality through improving plugins and stuff.
Maybe, but I mean, they're always trying to improve mod support, but beyond the standard sort of stuff, you know, they're just trying to really polish off what's in the game at the moment. Other things they added that you probably aren't aware of is they did add the artillery turrets and the artillery train cars.
Artillery train cars?
Yeah, so you can build a train car on that's got an artillery gun on it, and you can take out biter bases from miles away.
On your train?
Yep, on your train. Alrighty, I really need that resin. Alright, I'm gonna go hunting for resin.
I've got lots of compounds, but no resin, sorry.
It's all good, I remember where there was some. So I shall go get it.
Night time again while I'm trying to think of the printer. I'm gonna wait for it to really slowly charge.
Compound. Yeah, but at least it's charging, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's not like we don't have any power at night anymore. Why I go nuts over building a wind farm. It's actually really helpful. remember in some of the earlier games I was playing when I was less familiar with Astroneer, I'd like, the amount of power I would have in a base would be like puny. I'd have like maybe 2 or 3 small solar, maybe 2 or 3 small wind turbines, and that would be it. And I'd be forever running out of power. Ah! That's a very sudden storm.
Yeah, it came on quick.
I got hit by a rock all of a sudden. It was the first I heard of the storm. I'm still alive though, fortunately.
No, not quite.
It just glanced me. Not seeing any more rocks though. What if it's safe to come out of my hole? Oh, well, I came out of my hole and then there's rocks coming. It's like they stopped spawning while I was down in my hole.
Where did you go? I could have sworn you were over this way.
I am. I'm over some way.
Oh, you're underground. Didn't you take your buggy with you?
I did, but I was out mining some stuff when this flash storm hit. I found a big patch of resin closer than I thought. I remembered one being further away, but I just came across this one, started mining it, and then the storm hit. Oh yeah, here comes Length with his crane and his rover that's sliding into the hole.
Yeah, that was a bit of a train wreck. Slow train wreck, wasn't it?
So the trick is you want to build yourself a little barrier so you don't slide. Poor Length. Poor Length. Now you're all... I don't know what's going on there. You're royally screwed. I'm just going to keep mining this deposit. It's a big one. Alrighty, I'm gonna head back. I've got all the resin I'm gonna need for the short term at least. Okay, secondary vehicle bay built.
Secondary, did you say?
Yep, because when you build a shuttle it takes up your vehicle bay. So I built us a new vehicle bay instead. Now we need 2 compound and 2 aluminium to build the large shuttle. I think I've got the compound. Yeah, got plenty of compound. But we are short on aluminium. I think I've got 1 aluminium. So going to need to make another trip for more aluminium. Meanwhile, you've got tons of compound, and I've got tons of resin. So I think we're good on some of this stuff at least.
Look, the large one happens to work this time too. Good. Right,
Yeah,
shall we go down that cave over there?
The newer one you found.
There was a black and red flashing beacon, yeah.
Cool. Let's do it.
Glitch there.
Oh yes. And a spare bit of compound hiding under the chunk glitch. Just repair the chunk glitch. Chunk glitch be gone. Mostly fixed. Close enough. Found some compound in the ceiling now. Got fat rover asses in the way and I can't get around. He just went straight off the edge. Good work.
Yeah, fall there.
Alright, we're gonna have to build a bridge down here, I think. I ran out of dirt. I'll just suck some out of this wall here. Are you still trying to flip your rover back over?
Sure am.
You seem to be struggling. You are really struggling to flip it. Oh gosh. I think it's this back end that's holding it back. Alright, try it now. There you go. now you're stuck in the giant hole that you dug. Almost finished building our bridge out of here.
Found a explorer's corpse.
Very nice. Anything good on it?
The usual, a battery, an air tank. Sure, I saw a satellite that was falling down as well.
Alrighty, I'll bring my rover down now. Meanwhile, my rover is flipping out up here on its own. Alrighty, we want laterite and malachite. There's a bunch of malachite just here. So we shall start by getting that. You seem to have stopped having disconnect issues, which is good.
Yeah, it's sorted itself out. Touch wood. Got 2 unknown objects there for research.
Nice. Let's see what's down this cave. It's probably one of those caves with a dead Astroneer at the end. No dead Astroneer, but we have a research object.
Yeah, research object. So that's the way it always seems to be for me.
I find it's one or the other. Sometimes it'll be an Astroneer, sometimes it'll be a research.
To find some boosters, we need those for our shuttle, right?
Nope, we do not need boosters.
Oh, that's only for the
I
small
have
shuttles?
actually got no idea what boosters are for.
Oh.
I think, if I remember rightly from something I was reading, they're a legacy item back from the old way that shuttles used to work. But I could be wrong on that.
Oh, so they're useless.
I think so, yeah. I think you might be able to research them, but I think that's about it.
Sounds like a good way to waste some bytes.
No, not research them, as in you can put them in the research chamber.
No, you can't.
Get bytes out of them.
Would you like a zebra ball? With a marble?
No thanks, I'm good. I don't need a zebra ball. Grab us a bunch of this hydrazine while we're here as well. Ammonium rather, we're going to need it for fuel.
Okay, sure. cave you went down before? I don't think so.
No, I didn't go down that one. But there's some laterite over there. I'll go grab that next. Ooh, lots of laterite actually.
I'll bring that drill back up in a minute. See what's down here. It's a corpse.
I'm going to blow up some of those spiky trees. Ooh. Oh, I only blew up one. That's a bit sad.
And I'm coming back up. I'm running out of power.
Looks like you're going to have to dig some off the walls.
No, just exactly that.
Boom!
Oh, the tree survived that explosion for me.
Yeah, it looked like it from here too. It's a bit disappointing. I think the TNT should be a little bit stronger. But there's a lot of it down here. I'm looking at another two pieces just sitting on the ground. It's everywhere. I've never tried to use dynamite to dig up resources.
What on earth is this?
What have you found?
Have you seen one of these before?
Oh, I don't know what it is, so I can't tell you. I'm gonna come over. Give me a sec. Yes, I've seen that before. Saw it in our previous co-op game, or maybe one of the previous streams. It does nothing. Absolutely nothing. Can't research it or anything.
What a disappointment. I don't think I've seen one of it. It must have been in one of the single player plays.
Yep. It's a broken research like thingy off the backpack.
Well, it's certainly a thingy.
No, I mean if you bring up your research thing, hitting Q twice, it's almost identical to what that object is. Except instead of a four-way like D-pad, it's got a joystick.
Right.
Yep. Otherwise, it's the same thing.
See, that's the kind of stuff the devs need to improve just to get that extra exploration element. Keep it lasting a bit longer.
I was watching a dev blog today actually, where they're saying, well, they hinted strongly at potentially including the ability to travel to other solar systems in order to keep the players playing. So they've got a lot on their roadmap, though, to be fair. I mean, Astroneer has been, what, early access on Steam for, was it 2 months, 3 months? Probably 3 or 4 months now. So there's probably a long way to go, and you know they're still building down some of the core mechanics. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming on their roadmap. storm outside.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Alright, well I got a whole bunch of laterite.
I've got more malachite than you can shake the stick at.
Well, that's good.
Suppose I should get some.
Got another unknown research. Yeah, if you come across some, what the main other things we're going to need would just be, yeah, the compound and resin, I think.
Yeah, we'll want to take a whole bunch of resin with us, right?
Yep. Alright, I think I'm gonna try and find the way out of here.
Where did you go?
I have I'm still over where I was before. I see
might try
you.
and find you. Oh, yeah, see you are over there.
But do you know roughly which direction it was to get out?
Yep. This way.
It's a big open cave and it's just sort of all the same, and I got turned around. Oh yeah, so that's that cave you went down. Yep,
the zebra balls.
Yeah, no, I recognise where I am now. I saw that cave that you went down a little earlier.
I think the way I came was this way.
Nope.
There's the ramp. I like that ramp. That is a nice ramp.
Yep. I've gotten pretty good at building ramps. I built a few that if they're not completely sort of level in the direction you're going up, you'll tend to slide off one side while you're going up it, and that's no fun.
Well, that's extensive use of the level tool.
Got too much haulage. Rover's struggling to get up the hills. It's picking up speed now, though.
I think I saw the other day one of the followers of our stream was suggesting that level tool wasn't very well used.
No, not the level tool. That's the I forget what it's called.
One of the add-ons for the terrain tool.
The alignment mod.
Ah. Yeah, I don't even know what that does.
We got tons of bytes. I'm gonna research it. Alrighty, our research is all finished up over here. I've got a couple of good ones to put on, a couple of 5,000 or 7,000 ones or whatever they are.
And I'll bring a few back as well.
I'll kick these two off, and then we've still got one spare research chamber.
And that tip for getting rid of the stone pillars is still my favourite pro tip. Astroneer.
That's it. It is definitely a good pro tip. I'm glad I discovered that one. Makes life so much easier.
What happens if you start mining, say malachite, but don't mine enough to fill up a whole unit, and then you go mine something else? Do you just lose it, or?
I think, and don't hold me to this because I haven't like rigorously checked it, but I think it actually remembers how much you had, regardless of when you switch to another material.
So there's some magic counter somewhere of all the part units of a resource that I mine.
Yep. I don't know if it remembers it for every resource type or just like the last 3 or something, but it seems to remember at least some.
That was a very small cave. Alright, I'm on the way back.
Cool.
Just launch a few more stone pillars into the sea. Alright, finally. What are you up to back there?
I just built our large shuttle base.
And I'm on the way back with the mother load. Damn, I could do some with some smoother ground on the way there, but
Yep.
I like the way the rubble's everywhere, but you certainly appreciate it once you find that smooth patch and the rover really gets going. But when you're on the client side of a multiplayer game, you don't really get much of an opportunity to dodge the incoming pieces, because they just don't render soon enough.
Yeah, it does do that a bit, doesn't it? You have a nice hull there, all nicely organised and everything.
Do we have any empty research bays?
Not presently, but one will be done very shortly. Put on a very small one. Oh, but it's not going. Not enough power. Come on, wind. Pick up.
Oh, you know, the sun come up.
Yeah, anyway, just store them all for now.
Actually, I haven't paid much attention. How long is the day-night cycle? 20 minutes, 10 each, or is it longer than that?
I also have not paid attention to that.
I've got a couple of batteries here. Did you already take it off?
The batteries?
Yeah, there was a battery on the... right behind the one seat. No, it disappeared. Where did it go? Oh no, there it is. I see it. Where do you want these? Up near our power hub, or just anywhere?
Yeah, pretty much anywhere that you can find a spot to fit them. Storm.
I'm gonna put dynamite in the bunker. Wait, you brought that pile of marble all the way up, did you?
You stuck it on my rover.
I could have sworn you would have taken it off.
I had plenty of space, so I decided to keep it on.
I'm gonna put that down in the bunker as well, so it doesn't blow across the base in the storm.
that's why I decided after all to bring it back.
Why are there tethers just floating in the middle of nowhere? That's from...
There's some tethers I found earlier and I just dumped them there because I'm not using tethers. Once you get a rover, you generally don't use them.
Yeah, that'll be from me when I disconnected from the game on top of a structure, and when I logged back in again, my corpse disappeared and the items were strewn all over the place.
I'm going to build an alignment mod actually now that I've researched it and see what it does.
You don't need oxygen tank, do you?
No, I got 2 on me already.
Make a... Maybe I'll repurpose our large storage. Our disconnected large storage. See if this works. What are you doing over here? Oh, you're using the
Ah, I see. So with the alignment mod, it seems to make it much easier to get a flat surface, as you would expect.
well, make me a flat surface.
And then when I get an angled surface, it can very easily make it exactly vertical and round, perfectly round.
Look at that.
Perfectly flat.
It's a work of art.
So yeah, that's the alignment mod. Pretty cool, but not entirely necessary to have if you want to be pedantic about, you know, what your terrain looks like, then yeah.
Well, let's face it, this type of game, there's a good chunk of the target audience is kind of pedantic about that kind of thing.
Oh, absolutely. Now that I know what it is, there'll definitely be times that I want to use it. Okay, where was I? Built the alignment mod, put hydrazine in. Right, hydrazine fuel, just catalyzing all that up.
I'm going to some of this malachite in the furnace.
Ding!
Pancakes are ready. Pop-tarts, sorry. I should just be moving the medium storage around, shouldn't I? I'll do that instead.
Alrighty, so we actually are getting pretty close to having a good shuttle here. Just put 2 large storages on it and then we'll be good to go. So I need 8 compound.
There's a good chunk of compound there, and just make sure you put the medium storage back when you finish. Or I'll bury you with my train. Right, so what's going on now?
Building the second large storage on our large shuttle. That's that. I research habitats yet? I did. So we're going to want to print a couple of habitats. And the rest is just storage and up. Did you bring back hydrazine? I mean, ammonium?
No, I didn't.
Oh good, there's tons. I think we've got enough fuel in the shuttle to make one trip anyway. A little more copper. Alright, let's see how far we can get in the next 5 minutes. Hopefully we can finish up this shuttle.
Yeah, I hope so.
Just before we finish the stream. Would be nice. Alright, so that's the habitats. And now it's just filling it up with medium storages. We've got a couple there already. We're going to want to print some more compound and resin and stuff to take that with us. I'll make a quick trip down to get some fuel because I know there's a ton. Oh, glitching out. Can't drive it. Oh, you can drive it. Very nice. Oh, no. It's glitching. Oh dear. I told you it's glitching. That was a good one. I caught it all on the stream too. Just looking right at it when it happened.
Into a pile of rovers. Now what to do?
Now we're stuck in the hole. Come on, out of the hole. Let's go. We can do it. We can do it. Last 5 minutes of the stream spent getting out of a hole.
Go, go, go. There's actually something quite relaxing about just riding along in the buggy and not having to steer.
Well, you just wait until I crash.
Well, I'll stay in the buggy.
Good thing I'm a fairly decent driver.
Pretty sure that's not the biggest part of it in this game.
You don't want to go down there actually. Go here. Unium.
Oh wow, I can't see that.
Oh, and the alignment mod digs straight down. I gotta turn this off.
Don't forget the suction power as well. As the client for this multiplayer game, I do not see any ammonium there at all. Just an empty patch of dirt.
Well, good thing I can see it. I think that's all for that patch. We're gonna go find another patch. Fill up the shuttle. There was a bunch in this cave, so hopefully there's more just here. Yep, some more right there. Do you see this patch?
Nope.
Royally
Hold on a
glitched.
second. Stop mining. Let me see if I can mine even though it's not on my screen.
I can see it going onto your back of your gun. Wait, keep going, keep going.
Oh yeah, it is.
You should have just picked one up.
Yeah. I cannot see the nodes at all, but yes, it's mining it.
Yeah, so I guess the visuals is not there, but because the server side
Knows it's there.
authority, it's still giving it to you. Which means it's set up properly so you can't cheat and whatnot. Server is master. Is that a research thing down here? Oh no, it's just a scrap.
Nah, it's just a bit of that shuttle.
That's a research thing though.
Nice.
Alright, you gonna drive us back?
Yeah, back, alright.
We've got enough. Got enough ammonium now. Oh, it's switching again. Get out, get out. There it goes. Just snaps into a pile of rover. Alright. Let's try that again.
Is the tether between the two?
Nah, stop. Get out. This rover does not like you. Every time you drive it, the middle section between the two front and back, it just fucking stretches. Oh man.
The stretching is
Come on, flip. Okay, we're unflipped. I had better drive. Every time you try to drive this, it screws up. Drives fine when I do it. This rover does not like you.
What do they like to say about bugs, the developers of this game? Often hilarious.
Yep, often hilarious is right. Also, my driving is hilarious. Straight into one of those stupid pillars. You're gonna have to hop out. Hop out. The moment you get out, it resets and fucking flips out. Oh dear.
Oh, it hurts.
Oh, we're back. I think no. Should be recoverable now. I think.
You get killed by that spiky plant there.
Nope.
Nearly killed, or
There's
not at all?
there's a bit of terrain hovering above the rover. Get rid of that. Meanwhile, because you were trying to get it out a different way, you made it worse. But fortunately, you have made a path out still. Alright. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it.
Get the chopper.
Alright. We're going to call it once we get back to base. That will be the end of our stream for tonight, guys. This ramp we made here was not very good. Struggles up here. But it can get up there easy enough.
That's our official rating of that ramp.
Easy enough.
1 out of 10. Not very good.
1 out of 10, not very good, yep.
On rice. Being the multiplayer client and riding when someone else is driving is also a pretty fun experience.
The wheels like getting left behind and such.
The wheels don't spin, and the connections between, because it's jerky, the connections between each rover just shrink and expand non-stop.
Yeah. Flying rocks everywhere.
Yeah, I think we might ride out the storm first.
We might just call it a. I might just wrap the buggy around the base, and we may just call the stream quits here. And we've got all the resources we need, I think, to completely fuel up the large shuttle, get enough compound and resin, enough resources to stock it up before we head off to the next planet, which we'll probably do at the start of our next co-op.
I think that sounds about right, although I'm not going to make the same mistake I did last time. I'm going to dump some of these items on the road for and around the base before disconnecting so that I don't have to go hunt for my corpse.
That sounds good. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. It's been Thanks and Zailleh play Astroneer co-op. Hope you enjoyed the show with the flipping out rover.
Yes, we'll rename the stream for the next one. Rover Antics.
Alright, thanks guys.
Thanks
See
for
ya.
watching.